Hello there, everybody. I'm Mel Allen, and this is Baseball Collector.
Yo and hello everybody, Mike here, Baseball Collector. It's Monday night, and tonight I'm going to do a little bit of a follow-up on my card prices are going crazy video. So I pulled out some cards just that I've seen some pretty dramatic changes in, certainly recently, and I'm going to go over those here in a minute. Not necessarily a suggestion that you buy them or don't buy them, but just kind of the wow, holy crap, look at what's going on in the sports card market. And just going to talk about it a little bit. But first, I'm going to show you some mail. It's pretty cool to get some mail. I've really cut down my card buying. I haven't brought it to zero, but certainly way less than normal. And that's okay. We're getting ready to close on the ranch in a couple of weeks. And we found out the other day that the National has officially rescheduled itself for December. I'm going to do a whole video about that probably in the next day or two to talk through that and what my thoughts are about that and just start, soliciting some conversation about the National that is tentatively rescheduled for mid-December. That'll be a fun talk. So anyway, let's get to a little bit of mail, talk about some card prices that are going crazy. Hang on one second. All right, here we go. A little bit of mail. Let's see. What do I want to show first? Let's go through this first. So I got a care package today, finally, from one of my really good friends, JT, Triple Crown 24. If you don't know who he is taking over the PSA group submission for Mike O, which is one of the most popular PSA submission groups out there. So he's going to do really great with that, and he was kind enough to send me a care package. He knows I've really cut down on my spending on cards, and so he thought, man, it's always good to send some stuff in the mail, and so he did, which was really cool. The first thing he sent me was this little Texas Rangers Topps opening day, which I love. I went to the last game at that ballpark. That's the old ballpark. Then he sent me a Mike Napoli. Loved Napoli when he was with the Rangers. He was a big part of us going to the World Series one year. Just huge fan favorite here. We would say, Napoli, Napoli, when he would come up to bat. So he did a great job here. He sent me this very cool Andre Dawson, Ralston Purina Company card autograph. I did not have that. Love it. Always good to have add Hall of Famers autographs. And then he sent me this Nabisco All-Star Legends Duke Snider, which is great. I did not have that. These are really, if you're looking to get in at the kind of basement level of Hall of Fame autographs, there are several different companies that did these kind of all-star things, or Legends Hall of Famer autographs. Nabisco and a couple of others back in the early to mid 90s, and they can be had really cheap. So if you're wanting to dip your foot into the pool of Hall of Fame autographs, this would be a great place to start. That's a suggestion. All right, next up are some slabs I got in the mail. The first one here is 1974 Topps right field, all-star right fielders. Two Hall of Famers pictured, Billy Williams with the Cubs and Reggie Jackson with the A's. And all of these cards I paid less than $10 for delivered. So there's that one. And I got a 1976 Topps Phil Niekro. Again, these are cards that I'm trying to do. I got a lot of new subscribers lately, so I'll explain what I do, which is I'm trying to get the Hall of Famer, every Hall of Famer from every Topps set and every Bowman set from 1951 through 1989. So that's a lot of cards, but I love the Hall of Famer stuff. To me, it's the kind of stuff that just really hard to lose on Hall of Famer cards, just because they're Hall of Famers, and they always will be. There's a Bert Blyleven 76 as well. I mean, are they going to grow a ton? Are you going to make, double your money on them? Well, not always, although you'll see in a minute. Some of them you do, but most of the time, they at least hold their value, and that's a big deal to me. There's a Bert Blyleven 79 tops. I used to be a player collector, and all the players I seen, must have been a very bad chooser of players, because all of my players, except for Ivan Rodriguez, ended up not being in the Hall of Fame. And I just spent so much money on it. And it wasn't that it wasn't fun. I just kind of thought, man, what's the end game with that? To me, Hall of Famers, there's always an end game, especially with this guy, Ernie Banks. This is a very gorgeous 4. The corners are the issue on this card. The centering is not. Very well centered card. And I'll take that all day. I'd love this card in a 6 or a 7, but for paying, I think I paid less than $20 for this shipped, so I'm going to do that all day long, and I'm really getting close to Ernie Banks's player run, and I really want to do a player showcase of Ernie Banks because he has some really great cards. So there's that. So that's all my mail. Now let's talk about these card prices, and a lot of guys have been doing videos about this, what's going on in the card market, in the sports card market, and rightfully so. It's just bananas. And so let me show you some examples. The first one's actually not even a baseball card, because so many people on my last video were talking about how big basketball is. And of course, I mean, basketball is really gaining on baseball significantly. I don't think it's the top sport yet, but I think it's certainly number 2 and closing fast in terms of popularity. And you've got the whole Last Dance thing going on with the Bulls and Michael Jordan, and basketball is just super, super popular. Basketball cards, anyway. And this guy is one of the most popular. So this Luka Doncic right here, it's just a regular old Panini Prism, PSA 9. And I bought this at the National last year, so 10 months ago, a little more than. I paid $15 for it at the National last year. And it is now going easily for $175 to $190 in a Mint 9 in this grade. The 10s are just crazy, but even for a Mint 9, for just a base Prism Luka card where there's plenty of them out there, it's going for that much, which is just amazing. So well over 10 times the value increase on that. I was going to say my money, but my plan isn't to, I'm not selling these, so I'm not going to make money on them until I sell them. And that ain't happening anytime soon. This is another card that's steadily on the rise. And also in my video I did a few days ago talking about card prices surging, a lot of people in the comments were saying, that's all well and good. And I was showing a lot of comic cards, kind of higher end stuff. And people are like, is that happening also with the more reasonably priced cards? And the answer is yes. It is happening across the board. Everything is going nuts. So this is just a base update rookie card of Juan Soto from 2018, and it's only a Mint 9. I paid $23 for it, but these are now going $45 to $50. So, and I just bought this at the end of January. So, if you even buying modern stuff, if you're, and I'm not a short-term holder. I mean, I'm not a short-term seller. I'm going to hold these for a long time. But if you needed to, this would be a card still that I think has some upside. Next up is a 2017 Topps Chrome Prism Refractor of Cody Bellinger. That's his rookie card. Great card here in a Gem Mint 10. Ironically, I paid $0 for this because it was given to me by friend Dane. CardTech710 is his channel. He sent it to me just in a care package. So I paid $0 for it, but these are now going for about $80. So just insane, but really nice shine on that card. Love it. These I did pick up myself. First one, Nolan Arenado, Gem Mint 10 rookie for his 2013 Topps update. I bought this on March 1st. So 6 weeks ago I bought this card. I paid $73 for it, which at the time I was paying kind of top end of what they were going for. And they're now going easily 130 bucks. So not quite doubling your money or doubling the value. That's probably a better way for me to say it. In, again, 6 weeks. So not too bad. On February 19th, so just about 3 months ago, I bought this card. 2013 update. Christian Yelich, Gem Mint 10. I paid $100 for this, which again, at the time, was kind of the top end of the market. Well, not anymore. Now these cards are $185 to $200 all day long. And again, it's just a base rookie. Just a base Topps update. You know, no parallels, no refractors, no chrome, no nothing. Just the base rookie. And I think a lot of these base rookies are going nuts because people are starting to appreciate them more. Not necessarily because there are fewer of them. There's plenty of them. I just think people kind of go, yeah, that's the card I really want in my collection versus all those goofy parallels and stuff. They at least want the base. So there's just a lot of demand for it. Then we got 2 Derek Jeters. This first one is a Mint 9. And I bought 10 of these back in October of last year. So 6 months ago, 7 months ago, and late October. And I paid $30 a piece for the Mint 9s. I bought 10 of them. And they're now $60. So that's not too bad in terms of value increase, and just for a Mint 9. Now, if you happen to have one of these, a Gem Mint 10, this is definitely a little higher end card, but I paid, at the same time I bought the 9s, I bought this 10, and I paid $250 for it then, which was actually a good deal. I think they were going around $270, $275, so I thought I was getting at least a fair deal. These are now $500, which is just amazing to me that they could go up that much for, again, a base rookie card, of Topps rookie card. I think there's just a lot of demand for these out there, guys. So there you go. Just more examples of how crazy I was going to say the stock market, but that's not true. How crazy the sports card market is right now. And there's lots of stuff going up. So thanks everybody for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Let me know what you think down below. Keep collecting.